Hey YouTube, Bragg the Fragger here with Airsoft vs Paintball, the Paintball episode. To start off are the pros, which are regulated velocity. On the regulator of a paintball, which is like uh, the front foregrip is what most people refer to it as. Some guns have it, some don't, but because some of them just have this little shroud around the macro line or something like that. But if it's got a regulator, there's usually a little screw in there that you can turn in or turn out to uh, increase or decrease the velocity. So that means that it shoots harder and it makes the ball go faster, or the paintball goes farther. Some fields usually have these capped at around 280 psi. I've seen a couple around 265. Depends. Um, another pro is more people play the sport. There are professional leagues, if you want to call it that. Then there's the amateur league. But professional is like PSP, NPPL, or USPL. Um, MWPL, which is Midwest Paintball League. Um, CXBL. Um, all those guys. Um, they're all uh, semi-pro to pro divisions, you can call them. But they're also amateur leagues, which are pretty much the tournaments where you're not in a league, where you're not in like MPPL or CXPL or I should stop calling USPL NPPL. Yeah. Um, there there are also regulated designated facilities you can play it at for safer play. Like around here there's MN Pro, then there's Airsoft. A lot of people know what Airsoft is. So those are places where they have capped velocity, where you can't have unlimited velocity or whatever velocity you want. They have capped ROF or rate of fire, which I think velocity and rate of fire are the same thing. I don't know. But also, so like you don't have to play in your backyard, because playing with paintball guns in your backyard is pretty much stupid, in my opinion. Unless you're just testing them out and shooting at a target, then which if there are no houses behind that target, then it's alright. Um, okay, with the pros there are the cons, and the markers paintball guns are formally called are more destructive and need more responsibility. So there are people dumb enough to just go driving by someone's house, or even stupider yet, a school, and hang the barrel of a paintball gun out and just fire away and fire off a pod or a hopper and paint the side of a school or a building or something like that. That is stupid. If I catch anyone doing that, I will kill them. I won't kill them, I will hurt them. Yeah. And the reason it is discouraged to play paintball in the backyard is because you could knock out a window if you shoot a window, if you're close enough, or if your velocity is high enough. It's just really discouraged because people see that as, hey, you're shooting paint at people and you can mark up my house. Don't do that. So yeah, don't do that. Another another con, and this is yet another really serious one, is guns look really realistic, meaning they don't have that orange shroud or orange tip on the barrel um, like airsoft guns do. Well, most paintball markers like the rifles and that you see, they don't have that. This could offset a lot of people. I mean, if you have like one of those Rap 4 T68s, I think they're called, where it's magazine fed. Um, then and you just start walking around with that in your neighborhood, you're probably gonna get the cops called on you, because that's not how things are done. Yeah, and one of the one of the most annoying, is more like a pet peeve of most uh, more experienced players, is there are little arrogant rich kids whose parents pay for everything, and they think they're so good, and they so ag is what it's as what the term has been called. Um, they just think they're so cool because they can play paintball, and they're like 10 years old, and da 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 da, and their balls haven't even dropped yet, and yeah, it's just annoying as hell, because they're just like, oh yeah, I'm so cool, I can shoot a paintball gun, and I can, my parents let me do this, my parents let me do that. Well, that's okay, because your parents don't care about you. It's annoying as hell. I've seen way too many of these. They're they're usually known as aglets. I've heard them being called. Greatest example is most of the die rotor fanboys. Haha, gotcha. But yeah, they just, yeah. I'm not getting into that. But yeah. So there you go, guys. Airsoft versus paintball, the paintball episode. Um, not really that great. I think it was informational, but yeah. You guys decide. See you later.